Hey, so we had some technical difficulties, but we're here. We're live. It's 2022. And yes, 2022 is throwing monkey wrenches. But yay, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? We're trying to get back on our live stream, so bear with us momentarily. And I'm trying to get the diva to join us. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Finally,
I can see you and I can hear you now.
girl, that was stupid.
It was completely ridiculous. I don't know what happened. Um, I think we're actually only live on YouTube because after 10 minutes it times out on Facebook. So
Can
I'm gonna
we?
see what I can do to correct that.
We
Don't
had
know
a
if I
couple of
can.
people. We had a couple of people slide in talking about where we at. So I mean, if we can,
Uh, let's see.
I'm looking like I know what the hell going on. I don't know what the hell going on.
So I'm gonna go backstage and I'm gonna figure something out. I'll be right
Okay, and I'm just gonna sit up here and I'm gonna run my mouth. Hey, yeah, I know I'm crooked. Look, let me tell you, I almost threw my whole phone and setup away because this was woo, like 2022. You're supposed to be better. Like 2019, we knew you won't shit. 2020, we knew you won't shit times two, but 2022, like, come on. What's going on? I just skipped over 2021 because, mm-mm. You know how they say like death comes in threes? But I feel like, this corona thing, this technology thing, this staying in during a pandemic thing was, yeah, it was enough. Like, we should be out of it right now, but we're not. So, anyhow, best friend is trying to fix us live on Facebook. So we're gonna come in. Those of you who don't see us on Facebook but are just watching us on YouTube, yeah, you're getting some great tidbits, and those on Facebook will eventually see this part if they go to YouTube because it's gonna start like right whenever I finish talking. But whatever. So how are y'all doing? Anybody make any New Year's resolutions? I did not. Anybody stay up to see the ball or the acorn or the stamp jar? Yeah, I said it all because yeah, my mother's from up north, so I saw the ball in New York. I live down here, so we got the whole little acorn in Raleigh, and also lived in the DMV area, so we had that whole stamp thing. So it's just like I watch them all, bam, 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 back to back. But I didn't watch any of them. I stayed home. Um, I had the day off, so I slept. Like me in bed with Bay. Like it was amazing. I did have drinks and a little something, something. But by midnight, I was at home by myself with my cats and the kids I gave birth to, but they don't really count. So yeah, I am really, really excited to see what y'all did for New Year's. We're gonna discuss that. We only had 3 polls at the end of the year, and y'all lucky y'all had those because I'll be taking a vacation at the end of the year. But we had 3 polls, so we're going to go back and go through those 3 polls, and we're going to have a great discussion, a great dialogue, and we also going to drop a little tidbit on stuff coming up on Poetic Divas LLC, put respect on it for 2022 because we got a lot of new things coming in. We're reworking old things, we're adding new things and taking other things away. So you just got to stay tuned, and we're going to get all that together. Hey, best friend.
Okay. So we're a little late, but we're on Facebook now for those of you who are watching from Facebook.
Right. And those who missed that, I went on a whole rant and tangent, gave you little Scooby snacks and stuff coming up. So you're going to have to pick that up on the YouTube page. But those who are watching us from YouTube
Woo!
already know.
Listen, all I know is I need my glass to be filled up right now. So excuse me because this has just been too much.
Got my glass right.
2022.
I never dry it out. I'm going to dry it out in like 2047 maybe.
I'll be drying mine out because I I cannot deal with the random moisture.
Right. And I am listening because I'm
Woo.
hot and my fan is somewhere that I don't know where it is. I was running around trying to get my life. So what, you know what? I'm a fan with my own book today. If you don't have this book, you should have this book. It's going to
Just
be busy
know
with my fan today.
we tired. It's been a lot. It's been a lot trying to get here to y'all, but we're here.
I feel like I'm crooked for some reason,
I,
but whatever.
I
We're gonna work with it today. Like,
we are. We are.
oh shit, you already. Let me go ahead.
I had to. I had to. It's been quite annoying.
That sounds like some Wop Wop Deep Throat 3000. Like you heard all that liquor pour.
Girl, listen. Well, so that we can get it going after we take a couple of more sips because so technology and life are both unpredictable. That's the lesson that we have just learned.
You know, I just told them I was just like, they say death comes in threes. So
Hmm.
2019 was stupid. 2020 wasn't any better, and we're gonna skip like 2021. So 2022, this is supposed to be our year. Why are you messing with us? Why are you being
That's
weird
why
to
though.
me? Like,
It's our year, but they wanted to make us like it wasn't. But that's okay. We're reclaiming our time right now. So
freaking.
so me, you ready for these polls?
Oh, girl, yes. You know, I was explaining to the audience that y'all got a break. You only got 3 polls, you know, because we had a break.
We had holiday break, and give your mind a little rest. But yes, we got some comments. Hey, Adrian, Happy New Year, everybody. Ed, Happy New Year. He said, still the beauty is in the house. Thank you, Ed. And Adrian said, I'm feeling that hat and the Jessica Rabbit hat. We trying to serve. We trying to do something. Hey, Andre Reed. He says, hey, divas. Okay. So, first poll. You ready?
Okay, yep, I am ready.
Okay.
So, you want to read it? You want to do it this time? You want to?
I'll read it.
Go,
Okay.
go.
That's my little fake drum roll. Okay. Have you ever decided to have a relationship with someone? No. Have you ever decided not to have a relationship with someone and then regretted your decision? Okay. 57% said yes, 43% said no. So, what say you, best friend?
Um, look, I forgot the question.
Have you ever decided not to have a relationship with someone and then regretted your decision later?
No, I had to go back through my Rolodex. I was just like flipping, flipping, flip. No, I've never. Because I feel like everybody that I've ever had a relationship with, it was a conscious decision. It wasn't just like a, oh, I ain't doing shit. What? That's another story that we may tell later. But
Oh,
because I past had some things like, huh, I ain't doing nothing, might as well. But no,
oh,
I've always actively and consciously made the decision to begin a relationship with someone, regardless of how it started and
mhm.
how it ended. So I'm just saying,
Okay.
yeah.
And I can't say that I have either. So it would be a no for me. Um, yeah, because I usually try to be very aware of what I'm getting myself into, and I try to have that good open communication. So
Mm,
yes.
yes. Now I want to point out that
Hmm.
it was it was 57% yeses and 42.9% nos, and the majority of the yeses were mostly dudes.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so let's go here then. So that makes me wonder. So are these dudes saying, okay, let's have a relationship for the benefits of it and not because they were really into the person? So that's a
Right.
whole thought right there. Or I must say, yeah, I want to do this relationship because I know that's what they want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. All
Or
right.
you get into relationships out of convenience, not out of love, but
Yeah.
out of material necessity. My best friend keep freezing on my screen. Lord
Ooh,
Jesus.
uh-oh. Oh, am I here?
Girl, you look like you on Wreck-It Ralph right now on my side. You are pixelated.
Oh,
You're still beautiful. I love you. My square ADD had
oh.
to tell you that though.
I don't know why I'm okay. I don't know. I don't
Yard
know.
dog ain't shit, but we love you. You drunk. You still hungover from New Year's. That's what it is. It's still
Stream
hungover from New Year's.
StreamYard is drunk. Um, okay. Well, yes. Now, I can say that I have seen situations where, okay, it's convenient, or, this person is like, well, we can make this arrangement mutually beneficial for us for the time being. So, yeah, I can agree with that. But it
Hmm.
doesn't make it right.
It makes it one more thing we have to look back upon on our life and say, why didn't I? Or
Mhm.
what could have been if I did that?
Mhm. Mhm.
And in my personal opinion, I feel like dudes do that more than us women because we're very cognizant of our emotional state and what we're going into. Now, I can say as a caveat that I have had relationships, physical relationships with people, and then ranch back around, however years later, what I'm like, why didn't I even date that dude for real, instead of just like, having this physical relationship? Like, that could have been something.
Oh.
And then I also had those thoughts like, I never did sleep with that dude, but why didn't I? Because our friendship was on fleek. Like, I felt like a
Oh.
packer in a tuxedo. Like, that could have been something. And then they say something, I realized, I was right the first time. But, sometimes you just have to go
See?
back and reflect.
Can't be doubting yourself. You can't do that.
Right. So I love that poll. That was an interesting poll.
Yes, it was. Made you
Hmm.
think a little bit. Mhm.
Right. And I like how our polls also make you think, but you only have one or two choices. Like, we don't give you a multiple choice. You like, it's either this one or that one. And some people, and I love y'all people, they be dropping it in, be like, yo, let me just type this in real quick. And they're going
Mhm.
to unpack that on the show later on.
Right. Right. Because they're like, wait, but what about this? Mhm. That's
Hmm.
what we wanted. We wanted you to think.
We're choking. Okay, I'm back. Whew,
Okay. Woo.
it went down the wrong pipe. Okay, back.
So it's pipes. Well, you know what? Okay. Anyway,
They're a little
we got
rusty.
a, we got a few comments. Adrian said nope, because in my Gemini mind, there was a reason at the time. LOL. Absolutely.
Right.
There's always a reason. Ed said, can't regret any decision if you honestly make it. I agree with that, but there are some times that you make some decisions. Ooh, that's neither here nor there. I've had a few
Rinse
regrets.
back around, but
Right,
re-examine.
right. Hey, Courtney, she says, hey, ladies, and Happy New Year. Welcome. Um, I don't know if you know, but we pulled up to 2022 kind of late. We had some technical difficulties with the StreamYard,
I call them yard dog.
with the yard dog, but we back. We here. Okay. So yes. Let's see. Are we gonna do this
No,
second one?
we're gonna do the second poll. We're gonna do the second poll. You want to read it? You
I
starting off? You.
I got you. I got you. Now, would you find it offensive if a potential partner asked you, what do you bring to this union, i.e., table? We had 79% that said no, of course not. Valid question. And we had 21% that said yes, they would
Mm.
be offended. What say you?
I just like to point out the more offended people were of we got to sit down and pee nature as opposed to the dudes and everybody else is like shh. There's like one dude that was just like I don't care, but most of the women was like I would be offended, and I find that quite interesting. Just want to unpack that.
Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. Okay.
And, I just want to point out also that the wording of said question was, "What do you bring to this union?" Not table, as people more commonly ask. Like, I don't feel like it's a table per se. Like, it's more like, what are the benefits of us joining forces and pursuing life together as a
Mm-hmm.
collective
Mm-hmm.
unit, as opposed to like, we sit at the dinner table. You eat at the dinner table, what, 3 times a day, if you're lucky? Breakfast, lunch, and
If
dinner.
you're lucky.
This union is supposed to be regardless of breakfast, lunch, dinner, appetizers, late night snacks. If we don't eat, if you're on a fast, like it's a whole movement.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't just be forced into 3 set portions of the day.
Mm-hmm. Is the entire union,
Hmm.
the state of it as well.
Right. So what say you, best friend?
I would not be offended at all. Um, and actually, I would be impressed because that's telling me that you are one to plan and to strategize, and you want to ensure that in this union, together, we have all the necessary components to be great. So I would be very
Hmm.
impressed, and actually, it would make me very excited and happy. That means you trying to have something
Hmm.
together.
And more than just a meal, you want it all.
Absolutely.
You know,
Stop! Don't you come
I'm sorry.
back.
I'm back. I was in the mosh pit. I'm sorry. I was in the mosh pit. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Mm-mm-mm. Yes.
I'm sorry.
So wait.
Ooh.
Okay, hold on, hold on. So we got some comments. Adrian said, nope, I bring a lot, LOL, as long as they can answer as well. Absolutely. And Ed said, if you have to ask, then it's time for a change or
Right.
clarity. You might need to gain some clarity.
Hmm.
And especially like, oh my God, if you just really, really don't know someone at all, you have to have this conversation.
Hmm.
You know, Courtney said, if you have to ask, then why did you even approach me? Definitely offended if asked that. Oh, now that's an interesting approach to it. I feel like there again, it depends on how well this person knows you. They could be just randomly in some public place and be like, hey, how are you? If you meet like that and you know nothing about each other, I, I kind of get it. Because it's like you have to know if someone is out to manipulate or if they're really serious about having something with somebody. So I don't know. But I understand your opinion.
Look, you have to read the person. They either
Mhm,
smash, pass, or crash in my book.
mhm,
So if you're gonna smash me and move on,
mhm.
you're gonna pass me by or over or pass me to the promised land, or we're gonna crash and burn. Like I have to figure out what level of commitment I'm putting into this situation. Now, if you come at me crazy, like I just met you, hey, how you doing? I'm down. Yeah, yeah, okay, cool. Can I get a Chardonnay? Cool. So what do you bring to my table? Nigga, I don't even know if you have a table.
Right,
I don't even know if you have a house to have a table. You might be talking about your mama table. Like then I'm gonna be offended. Like you don't even know what you want.
right.
Now, if we
Right.
smashing or whatever, and you ask what I'm bringing to the table, I bring my own shit to the table because you're obviously a temporary placeholder, i.e., a
Mm-hmm.
napkin that can be either laundered or thrown in the trash. You're not here for a permanent good time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So go on about your business. I don't got to bring nothing to this table.
Right.
Now, if we are in a situation, we're building, we're in a relationship, we're committed, we done had these conversations, and you ask what I bring to the table, then I'm not offended because obviously you're thinking of what future can bring with us and what we need to do to achieve the things that we set forth in our future.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely. Oh,
it
we
don't
got
bother me.
more time.
Conversation never bothers me. Conversation never bothers a woman. We are open for a
Mm-hmm.
conversation, however, early in a relationship or late in a relationship that you want to have. The key factor is communication. We can't
Absolutely.
communicate with people who have no tongues by choice or by force.
Or the mute. Um, Adrian said, wait, which is the best one? Laughing out loud. Smash, pass, or crash? Okay, so I don't know, best friend, that's for you.
I mean, they all good. They all have their place in society.
Okay. Courtney, someone is out to manipulate, who is to say that they would even answer that honestly, though. I feel like you even asking that may be setting yourself up. And then Ed said, I've been where I've tried to build a foundation for a house when they're hiding in the basement.
Is
Yes,
the basement
Ed.
flooded?
Oh my goodness.
First, is the basement flooded? Is a furnished basement? That's what I want to know. And Courtney, I totally agree with you. Like, some people set that up to see what your mindset is because based on the way you answer this question, that's based on the way they try to manipulate you into their thinking or afterthought. Like a lot of dudes out here, they're just trying to play mind games with you and get what they can get and then go ahead and skeet past you, like you just in a used condom. That ain't the case. Like some women are for
Mm-hmm.
that. Some women
Mm-hmm.
fall for the okey doke. And men. I ain't even gonna say women, but men and women. Because I know some dudes out here doing the same darn level.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they just use that to gauge your intelligence and how much they can get past with you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Ed says soaking wet the basement. I'm assuming. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ed, you a mess. You a mess.
Mm.
Woo. But yes. So that brought up some good points. Some good points.
Right. Absolutely.
So, are we ready for the finale?
We are ready for the main course, and then we're gonna bring in the desserts.
Ooh. Oh, Adrian said, and not much gets past me. I answer, and the unwilling get missing. Absolutely. And then Ed said, no, I'm a wolf.
Oh, okay. So
Okay. So our last poll question is, can you separate a person from their past long enough to have an orgasm? 73% said yes. 27% said no. What say you, best friend?
I'm gonna have to go with no on this. Like, okay, so this, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, personally, this view is not necessarily that of Poetic Divas LLC, but that's solely of Msdaliatwentytwo of Poetic Divas LLC. I do
Mm-hmm.
not orgasm with someone who I'm not emotionally attached to. Now, that's not to go to say that I don't enjoy sex or the act of sex or the feelings of sex. But for me to actually physically orgasm, doing that, I have to have an emotional connection to you. So if it's something in your past that is prohibiting me from doing that, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not going to fuck you. But it definitely means that I am not going to orgasm while fucking you.
Oh. Oh.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
So that's interesting. So it's almost like, what would be the point?
I enjoy the physical concept of sex. I enjoy the feelings, just because I don't orgasm doesn't mean that I don't enjoy the act of sex. I enjoy all the things that go to it. My end all be all is not to orgasm. Now you normally do. Some people I do not with. Some people I just like, fill me up, kiss me down, roll me around type of thing. But
Mm.
to have that orgasm, like, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a little too much. It's okay. But when I orgasm, I squirt all over the damn place. Like it's you better get a damn rain suit. Like I can't stand the rain type thing. So that is a great indication if you ever fucked me or have fucked me or will fuck me. Um, if I'm not doing all that, all and everything ain't soaking wet, chances are I didn't orgasm. But that doesn't negate the physical connection of sex with me. Like I'm a very sexual person. Like words get me off, conversation gets me off. Doesn't necessarily a mouth get me off or a dick. It necessarily doesn't have to be the same one at the same time. But other things get me off. And I enjoy that endorphin rush from that. But in actual orgasm, not necessarily. I don't have that too often with too many people. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a very interesting concept because for me, it kind of it has to go together. It's a package. If we're doing this and I don't, then for me, I can achieve the mission. That's just me.
I
Um,
understand.
yeah. I let me read some comments. Ed said, "Are they willing to step into the future?" I think this was further back in the conversation. Hey, Michael Innocence in the building, not Missy. I don't know what he's talking about right now.
Oh, Missy Elliott, I can't stand the
Oh,
rain.
that's okay. I was like, what is he talking about? Okay, yes. Adrian said, "OMG, I can't breathe. I'm cracking up." Yes, my best friend.
Look,
She
I'm
come out
always truthful.
and I, she also said, "I will say which Gemini shows up. Could be yes one day and next." And Ed said, "There's got to be an emotional, physical, and spiritual connection." See, yeah, I'm with you on that,
I love
Ed.
that. I
I
love like that is the best kind of sex ever. Like I would trade in all my whole phases for that. But unfortunately that's rare and in between. So
um I understand. And to answer the poll question, I think it depends. I can in some scenarios, in others, and it depends on what the past involved with that person.
hmm
But I am definitely able to separate when needed. But in addition, we're not going to be doing anything if we're not meeting these end goals. If we don't have the adequate tools to reach these end goals, we're not even going to start this process. Period. I cannot. You're not going to get me all hot and bothered and sweaty and I don't have no order. What is the point? I'm sorry. I cannot. That's just me. That's my opinion. NakitaJay, poet of Poetic Divas LLC. Why we
and
fucking
I
if we
totally
ain't fucking to be
understand.
fucking? We ain't doing shit but
'Cause that's
bumping. I could go outside. I could go outside and run for that. I can do some cardio. If I ain't gonna bust a nut, like what? Why are we? We
oh,
can't.
Jesus.
I
Hold on, I
cannot.
gotta turn my
That's just okay.
look. This is why we're best friends, because we are always exact opposites on every issue, regardless of who was on the negative or positive end of the issue.
Girl,
I understand, like, and you know, we had this conversation. Adrian can attest. Like, for me, it's not a physical thing. Like when I'm dating dudes, like I don't really look at the physical aesthetics, more so of the conversation, or you know how how I vibe with the people. So that's the way I view sex too. Like, you know,
oh my God.
We just had this conversation. I'm sorry, but that's how I view. Like sometimes I like my pre-orgasm or post-orgasm to have a pulse, but sometimes I don't want it to have a pulse. So that's how I view going into sexual situations.
Okay, and so here's the thing. I sell bedroom candy.
I sell bedroom candy.
I'm just gonna speak for me at this moment. I don't need like I need a connection too, because I can literally have an orgasm by myself. If I'm gonna be dealing with you, you got to be able to make me orgasm. I'm sorry, like I can't. Like, what are we doing? We're not doing anything.
That comes with a connection, though. It's not like you're out here randomly just trying to do. You gotta
Well,
have some kind of.
Okay, I'll say this. It might not be a quote unquote deep connection, but we have to connect.
But it needs to
Like
be a deep
connect
connection.
for like we got to have like the stuff got to work together. Like it has to work together.
Well, I need a deep connection.
Because
the way my streets are set up, you got to be able to get down in the canals. I need a deep connection. But emotionally, you know, depends. Like I'm not opposed to one night stands or, you know, 5-year stands. I mean, it depends. Get in where you fit in. But I'm not opposed to that.
Wait. You know, I'm over here dying at these comments. Wait. Okay, wait.
Okay, go.
Adrian said, OMG, y'all got me cracking up. And then she said, I'm gonna need you to look at the physical cause and she talking to you.
I know.
And Courtney said, it's a strong no for me. Once the dynamics have changed, I'm no longer able to orgasm and no longer interested in sex with you. Because like Nakita, that's me, said, who's fucking to be fucking? Like I'm saying, listen, if we're gonna be fucking, if we ain't doing shit, we ain't doing this, we're gonna be doing it, or we gonna be doing it. Like I cannot. Like there's no in between. Either we fucking or man, we ain't fucking. But I can't.
I agree with Courtney. Like if we're in whatever kind of ship we're in, and this dynamics change, then yes, of course, I'm not gonna orgasm. I'm not gonna want to fuck with you. But like if it's just someone superficial, like you on my Rolodex or whatever, I don't need to have those conversations with you for you to come over here and do what you are paid part time to do, or PRN, as I like to call most of my PRN.
and Michael Anderson, he just over here laughing. He just laughing at us. It said better than StreamYard, huh? Absolutely. We need a connection that's better than StreamYard. I almost threw this whole laptop.
Because this shit ain't shit right now.
Almost lost it, Ed, over the StreamYard.
I was gonna throw the whole damn show away, but my best friend, she was on it. She had the wax and the damn Gorilla Glue for my fur, because my fur was on the wall. It was a whole damn wall of fur. I was done.
Hey, can't have shit in 2022. We had this show tonight.
Right, because we needed this. We needed to talk. Because I miss y'all. And I miss my best friend. I ain't seen her since 1972. It's some stupid ass shit. Her or Adrian. I saw Adrian in 73.
Oh, goodness, but yes.
I ain't seen Spear once to 62. I gotta go see him.
Listen.
I ain't seen Courtney to 52.
Listen, it's just this this panorama, Omarion and them. This is too much.
Right. I'm
But
gonna need him to find his heart instead of it being in that icebox. Shit.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Okay.
We done got all the way off topic. I know.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. Are we sharing poetry? I know we started late and it's like been a technological shit show, but I mean,
Look, I don't
it's
even know.
completely up to you. I'm not even prepared. I'm sure I could find a Scooby snack or something random in my phone,
You
but
know
yeah,
what?
go first. You go first.
You see how she do me, ladies and gentlemen? Oh,
Woo!
you
I
know
feel
what?
like I feel like I read this one before. It's kind of funny to me though, so I probably can't read that one because I've already done that
Okay, well, I ain't even pulling nothing up. And also,
one. Mm-hmm.
I feel like because this is our, I don't even know what season we're on. We're on season 2 or 3. 2.
3.
I thought it was 3, but I didn't want to miss. So we're on season 3. So I feel like going forth or whatnot, we might like, because we have all these dope ass people watching us. Like maybe they want to
Mhm.
share a poem. Like maybe we'll pull them in the last sections of the show to share a little something, something. That might be something that might happen on season 3 because we got a lot of surprises. I'm just saying. You if you watch, you a poet or singer or artist or whatever, we might slide you up. So
Well,
now
I,
you have
I
to do your
think I think we should have those discussions ahead of time
I know. I'm not saying right now, but I'm just saying it could
because
happen in season 3.
people be really sitting in their house naked watching the show and stuff. Like you can't just be like, "Hey, come on screen."
No, I love
No,
nudity. I love nudity.
absolutely
I love
no,
nudity.
no,
Okay, I'm staying
no,
down tonight, but I'm just saying
no.
those who've been watching us for 3 seasons just know that could not happen. I just want to throw that out there.
Um, Nevertheless, oh, we got some more comments. Hey, Lynette, she said, laughing my ass off, not 1972. Don't pay her no mind. She just be talking crazy. And Courtney said, feel like it's been since 1952. I miss
Right.
y'all too. And Adrian said, I want to hear some old new-ish. That's for you. And
Shit.
it says 62, damn, outdated my birth even. Listen, be like
Mine
that
too.
sometimes.
I wasn't born in '62, but that's the last time I seen you.
Oh, and Adrian said, I'm in a whole snuggie right now, laughing out loud. So Liz can't just be telling folks they're going to have to show up and they ain't even, they're
I'm
not
just saying,
ready.
get a little like, this year on Poetic Divas Best Friend Chronicles. You may or may not be put on stage to share your art with us so that we don't have to share our art with you because
Oh,
we are
that
always
is
right up.
bad. What? It is not so we don't have to share
I
ours.
mean, we want to share with the audience. Like we're up here, y'all with us, y'all vibe with us, y'all be checking for us. So like, come on up here with us on occasion. We got the excursion editions, we might have a little, hey, we're gonna have somebody else come up here and fit.
So
And
I have this little random free write.
I
Y'all don't
like free.
judge me. I just, yeah, it's a little random small free write. Okay. The scariest place we ever met was in my memory. A place of hot, messy kisses, silent glances across crowded rooms, followed by meetings in dark alleys. I can't forget the rush. I choke on the idea of you tasting me, followed by my eyes rolling back like tides. You made me whole, but you called me wholesome. A meal required for sustenance. I guess you're starving now. My meal is going to waste, while I pray to forget, desiring to live outside of my head, but these memories hold me as tight as you did. That's it.
Snap. I ain't even snapping. I'm just hitting the nipples.
Stop it. That's it.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's so deliciously
It's a
delicious.
little snack. It's a poetry snack.
I like snacks. Like, I wish people would realize that I'm more than a snack, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, I'm just gonna take a sip. Don't act like you don't have nothing. I'm ready.
I was trying to procrastinate.
And it ain't short, I know. So it's a meal.
It is compared to what I normally read or whatever.
It's a
So, yeah, this is, I ain't even gonna say nothing. This is what it is. Poets be bay, walking metaphors with extended tongues, able to dismantle all the things we try to hide in plain sight. So our truth be clips, inserted into risks, poised to right what we've done wrong, playing forward between stationary verbs that we're too afraid to act upon. See our script be reality, altered, but never home outside of our own souls, and this body be unfinished works of art, up for interpretation, unknown to backstories and endings, yet cracked between rewrites and fresh writes, yet we are always right in the end. We wish for what we never were, carefully written pages sprayed upon tears that could never be uncorked or dried until now. It's no wonder I'm bitter, and you're unable to breathe after flooding every road to me. Isolation is our go to, and words that touch these pages will never begin to explain what we were or what we wanted to be read about, birthed into something that our bodies can never hold. So we abort that idea and scream like infants in every image made in everything other than what we saw in ourselves.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Sometimes I be writing stuff. I don't know if it come out right.
All the time. Thank you very much. Oh, let me finish that off.
Get that throat right. Get that throat.
So yes, we did a poetry snack. Oh, and it's 10:59.
We did that.
We did that.
So I'm gonna say, like, welcome to season 3. As you can see, anything and everything's gonna happen.
All types of foolishness, but that's okay.
Let us know how you like the new pictures, and we got some stuff shaping up for the forum and all that stuff. And always share and comment, on our page if you want to see anything extra, anything or I don't know. We're open to suggestions, but we're not necessarily going to take those suggestions.
Because we're going to do what we want.
And as always, put your kids to bed before I'm on the screen because my mouth is reckless.
Absolutely. She is so correct. We love y'all, though.
Yeah, we love you. We look forward to seeing y'all in 2 weeks. And be on the lookout for excursion editions and other little treats. And yeah.
And poll questions on Poll Wednesday.
Every Wednesday you get a poll. Let's say so in our show, even though we may or may not take it. So. And also feel free to suggest poll questions too prior to Wednesday. Drop it in a Poetic Divas inbox. And we may or may not use it for our poll.
Oh. Oh, wait. What is that? See, technology is on one tonight.
You know what? My ring light said, fuck y'all, I'm over it.
Okay, well, we love y'all. I guess we're going to say goodnight.
Okay, I love y'all. Night, night.
Poetic Divas LLC, put some respect on it.
Because we do.